got a couple.
And why?
Tuck, Vegas, Black. I'm gonna go with my people. I always go with the home team. But I feel like they're the most talented as well.
This Tuck favorite Black one person or group?
So what? I said group? Tuck is a solo artist.
Oh, that's one person. Okay.
Vegas Black is an artist. Englishman Fire is an artist. St. Jude is an artist. Pretty is an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Under you or affiliated with the same team?
We all affiliated. I handle everything for them. Like, we affiliated. Everybody got their own things going on. We just come together and make it stronger. You know what I'm saying?
What's the biggest influence music generators? I want to know this for me.
Biggest music? Saved my life. I came from the corner.
Yeah.
You know? So this is dope. This is a blessing. I found a way to, you know, like still use my intelligence, move on my own time, meet people, feed the kids. Some dope shit. It's a blessing, I ain't gonna lie. Cause I don't ever wake up mad.
Yo, people ask me at work, like, they're like, everyone's happy. I say, yo, look at this. I can walk, I'm good. Right. Yo, I don't got no. As long as I don't got AIDS, my nigga, I'm good. And I can walk. I'm good. Cancer. After word, like it's so much things that white people gave us to kill us with. Yo, I'm good. And I be telling people, I'm good. And this white lady said to me, your spirit is amazing. That's why when I walk around people, I meet people, if your spirit trash, I'm out. Yeah. I'm a spiritual guy. Like I'm on some spiritual. What's your vibe? I'm a vibe nigga. Like I like vibes. If your vibe bad from the get, I'm out. Ain't nothing we can talk about or do. I'm out. That's it. And it grows like that. It curls. They wanted us. Yeah. That's why they white. I love bothering white people. Because I know they're uncomfortable. White people is uncomfortable as soon as you speak to them. Yeah. Hi, white lady. Hello. Hi.
You said hi, white lady.
What's some of the scrutiny you get for doing what you do? Like, what's some bad flack you hear or some negative energy you heard? And some stuff you just were like,
In terms of what though?
Entertainment, hosting, all the businesses that you guys utilize.
Well, I can tell you for me personally, I do when I talk about men.
I love when you talk about men.
People think I hate men.
It don't be a lot.
People think I hate men so much.
It's not the men that you should attack. It's the niggas. Niggas is who you talk about.
Facts.
Cause niggas be doing the stuff you be talking about. Not men. Men be chilling.
I don't say men when I say it. I don't say men when I say it. I be like, I say niggas.
Is perfect.
I definitely say niggas. But I think a lot of people have issues with that because they be like, oh, you only talk about guys. What about girls? They do this, they do that. And I'm just like, well, I'm not here for that. You could have some diesel dude come out and tell you about all the things that girls do, or some lonely little dude who beat his meat in the dark talk about what girls do and how they hurt his feelings and all these things like that. But I'm not here to do that. I'm here to talk about niggas. I'm here to put y'all in y'all place. That's what I do. So I get some flack for that because people think I hate men, and then they get intimidated by me and all this stuff, and I don't have time to have somebody cry on my shoulder. I really don't give a fuck. I have how y'all feel, really, to be honest. But that's the only flack I really get. Other than that, everybody vibe with me. I mean, even then they vibe with me. Like, they be laughing at themselves because they know they do it. They know they do it at the end of the day. So,
all right. So I got a question.
Shoot,
cause you funny.
I might.
I'm here to put you on your place.
A little bit.
A
little bit though.
What made you get into this hosting thing?
I love that people don't ask me that question. Like I never get asked that question. But what's crazy is I feel like, generally speaking, if there's something that you're good at, something that you're passionate about, you do it all the time. You don't have an on or off switch. So I'm this way all the time.
Yes,
24/7.
I love that.
In front of my mother, in front of your mother, in front of kids, in front of everybody. I'm the same way 100%. What started me out with hosting was people used to tell me all the time when I was growing up, oh my God, you so funny, you should be a comedian or whatever the case may be. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna think about that. But anytime I tried to be funny, it never worked out. Like that's not my thing. That's not me. It doesn't make sense. Whenever I tried to be funny, it just wasn't funny. So I'm just somebody who does improv all day long. I don't think about what I'm gonna say. It just comes out of my mouth.
That's the best comedy for me.
And the first thing I ever did was in high school. Nah, his breath definitely stink. I smell it. First thing I did in high school was I was the first host of our first ever pep rally. Like I brought
pep rally. Yeah, me too. Yeah, shout out to that. Shout out to Film Academy, man.
Revolutionary. We were the Lions, and I'm Aaliyah. I was like, yo, this is perfect. This is perfect. It was meant to be. So not only was I like the host of that, I also was the mascot. So it
you was the Asian.
Okay. So I was just everything. It allowed me to do everything. It allowed me to host. I was on the mic. I was talking to everybody, but I was also in the crowd, engaging everyone.
Did you have those lips in high school?
Nah, I definitely had these lips in high school.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know. That's all I wanted to know.
What?
Bourne, what was one of your first hosting experiences?
Yo, he's so stupid.
I don't know if Bourne is light skinned or dope or confused skinned. Like, where is he?
Actually, you know why you confused? It's because his eyes. That's why you confused.
I haven't looked more like that.
Nah, you definitely looked in his eyes.
Mochaccino. Okay.
I seen you look in this man's eyes. Stop playing.
What was one of your first hosting gigs?
A TV show, Block Party TV.
Oh wow, lit. Yeah. Oh right. Okay.
I went there.
Nice.
With a colleague of mine, she was like doing PR for the show. We sit down talking. I just was shadowing her, trying to learn the dynamics of the business. We laughed, and the plan was like to come the following Monday. And she called me like middle of the week, maybe Wednesday, Thursday. It's like, I'm not going back on Monday. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I guess it's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only know those people through you. I came one time. She's like, nah, I think you should go back though. I'm like,
it probably was already lined up for you.
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, she lost her job because of you.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm like, what? She's like, nah, I think you should go back. I'm like, well, I ain't going without you. Like, I came with you. Like, if you ain't going, I ain't going. Like,
you loyal, yeah.
She was like, nah, trust me, be there Monday.
See,
like, yeah,
he lined it.
So I got there Monday, chilling. First one was cool, regular. Then go ahead, come back next Monday. The next Monday, the host didn't show up.
The universe gonna give you what you need.
Yeah.
So it was like, I remember they were saying that the guests were like a crew of like rappers, not necessarily like everybody's in the same group, but like we all rock together. Cause we got these guests, like we don't know what we're gonna do. I'm like,
they got the urban guy that host the show with the urban people that's coming out.
Right.
I get it.
Feel me?
Yeah.
So I just did a cipher, and they were like rapping people like, yo, that's crazy. I'm like, just engaging them. So I ended up being every Monday night on Block Party TV. We was on MNN and all that.
Yeah, I remember.
So
yo, you know what's crazy? After that, after that, like speaking of being put in the right position, like I was in a sorority. I'm in a sorority, but I wanted to perform. I wanted to perform at our fashion show that we did every year, and they were like, "No, we want you to host it." I said, "No, I do spoken word. I want to do spoken word. I want to say." They were like, "No, we want you to host it." I'm like, "I hosted that thing. It was so lit. Security came. They wanted to shut it down. Like, it was too lit.
College events
it was too
are the
lit.
most lit events ever.
So I went from, because after high school, like even after I graduated, they wanted me to come back and still host like the pep rally and everything. So I kept going back. So that was my first thing. But my first college experience was that I hosted a fashion talent show. And it was just too bananas. Like, everybody was talking about it. Everybody wanted to book me after that. And I wasn't even, like, really seasoned like that. So that's what showed me, like, yo.
This could be it.
This could be it. Like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Because I'm not doing anything. I'm just being myself. They just gave me a mic. Like, that's really it. That's 100%. Really it.
What's a tragic moment that made you change your life to do what you're doing?
And I had a couple.
What's one you could tell us without any repercussions?
To be real, no lie, I'll tell you this is what it is. You see how it's Jason Bourne, but my social media handle is Basquiat.
Right.
Watching that movie.
What?
Keep it PG.
What?
Yeah, watching that movie. If you think about it, the essence of him, you know what I mean, the artist, he ended up overdosing the night before his big break.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it was like the fame, you know, lifestyle and everything killed him. To me, it was like, oh, that was a jewel. Like, all right, don't let the lifestyle kill you, you know. Because I was like, I got like a weird story. Like, I was like super smart, going to school, playing basketball, run the street, bump his head. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been a lot of different things. So
right.
It's like I couldn't just sit there and be like, I was just one thing. Like, I was always shooting people. Like, I've been a lot of everything. So I'm like kind of like redemption in the greatest form. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. He got a tattoo of that, but.
Nah.
So something tragic that made you go, okay, let me just. It don't have. You know, it doesn't have to be. Yeah, tragic. I want to hear the tragedy. Tragedy is when you get your most strength from. Or you kill yourself. Is that?
I mean, I've had a lot of little tragic moments from when I was younger. I used to have lead poisoning, and then I had.
That happens in all black houses.
Yeah.
That's not a tragedy. That's just we just need better.
Yo, I was hospitalized.
I
was hospitalized like for a little minute.
You was eating the lead, right? All black kids.
It was crazy.
Well, she didn't feed me.
But then one thing that's really significant in my life is domestic violence. So from when I was like
6.
No, 3.
12. What?
Yeah. I mean, my dad's been abusive, but when I was 3 is the one that I remember. And I have an older brother, he was there too, and my older brother will tell you, like, he used to try to fight my dad. He's only a year older than me, so he was like 4 or 5.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so, like, something like that, like, we had to relocate, so I'm always, that's why I can't stay still, because I've never been able to stay still. Like, I've never been in one house for too many years. And then after that, I've had my own incident where I had to do Try Me. And I was faced with a decision like, yo, do I call the team on him?
Yo,
really
just do that.
Make son vanish, or do I just vanish myself and just never return to the situation? Like, and then I had like incident after incident where I'm dealing with my friends who are in domestic disputes with their like boyfriends, and then I have a situation with a family member now, like I was telling you earlier, where it's a whole incident going on, and I had to taking 4 kids. Like, I've had domestic violence follow me this whole time to the point where my art show that's coming up, I'm donating money to domestic violence to have Safe Horizon a part of my event and stuff like that. So that's one thing that boosts me, and it's like, yo, at the end of the day, what we have is things that are inside of us, like a sense of humor, because like material things could be taken away. We could, when I was moving from place to place, like, I never held on to anything. I've never had anything like that I could say like I treasured or whatever. Like, I lose things all the time, things break. I've never held on to material things more than I've held on to people and experiences. So experiences is a big thing to me, and just being there for people and just being funny and just having a sense of humor and being able to laugh things off. That's one thing that pushes me to keep going. And it's like, yo, I gotta host, because when you're in a space, when we come to shows, whether it's a hip hop showcase or a comedy show or whatever the case may be, like, you're there to have a good time. So I want to make sure everybody has a good time, because best believe if I'm not on the mic, I'm in the crowd and I'm saying the same things I would be saying if I was on the mic. So they just gave me a mic and just made everything happen just like that, like magical like that. So I want to make sure everybody has a good time, everybody can laugh, and even if it's just in this moment, I want you to forget everything that you're going through. Like, that's really it.
So I want to tell you something. Physical support is the best thing, because one thing about me is everybody be saying, oh, I'm gonna come to a show. No one likes music showcases. They don't. Let's be honest. They don't.
I mean, they don't. I like showcases. I like open mics.
I love open mics.
No, we love it because this is what.
Right. Yeah, because I really do. I love watching up to come in.
Like these showcases, and that's why for my 32nd holiday, because I'm celebrating.
Okay.
For my 32nd holiday, I'm gonna throw a comedy brunch.
Oh, necessary. That's necessary.
Because it's like you guys are missing the fact that comedy and music is life.
Yes, they
need
intertwine.
comedy and music.
Yeah.
They have to go together.
They
it's
have
like,
to.
It's
yeah.
like good food and drinks.
Yeah.
You need that. It's a part of life. And I just want to put the culture back into people. I want to inject them with the culture. Your show that you did, your event that you did, was perfect.
My art exhibition.
It was perfect because it showed everything we needed. We got to make sure he come out this year.
Yo.
Yeah, we gotta.
Don't play.
We gotta make sure.
It's
she had
December
body
10th.
painting. She had. Who was the artist with the guitar?
That's my man's. That's Ishmael Levy.
He's amazing.
He toured with the Whalers. Like he's
very amazing.
What's crazy is that I met him at Hunter. I didn't even know he sang, but
he's amazing.
That's how crazy things are. I met him when I used to go to Hunter College, and he spoke to me. Like I was handing out flyers for some event, and he spoke to me. He was so friendly, and we've been friends ever since. And then he performs in the subway. So if you ride like the 6th line, or if you're on 42nd or something like that, you might just see him. But he's so humble that he still does that like almost every night. I'm always out to the point where they're like, "Oh my God, Joe, why you keep leaving?" Da, 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 da. But I still gotta feel me. Yeah. I still gotta build some way somehow. Like my schoolwork is being affected by it. Like my social life is being affected by it. But I still gotta make sure something is still flowing, because at the end of the day, I still gotta say like, yo, I got something to show for it. Like I didn't sit here on my butt, not doing nothing, and just letting life punch me and duff me and whatever. Like
that's a Flatbush word.
Yo. So at the end of the day, you know, I take everything that comes to me, and I just been going through a lot of stuff. Like I'm gonna say my whole life I've been going through a lot of stuff, but I take everything how it is. I don't, even if I'm mad in a moment or I get extra feelings in a moment, like after that moment's over, like I understand like this is the way it needs to be, and I just gotta move on from it. I gotta keep smiling. I gotta keep doing me. I gotta, you know, want more for myself, want more for my environment. Like there's a lot of people that expect a lot of stuff from me. So, but even still, with that being said, I do everything for myself. Like,
what's the one word you would use for encouragement?
Laughter, happiness, you know.
Hope.
Yeah.
Am I biased because I don't really care for hope?
Why don't you?
I'm more of a faith guy. I guess it's the same thing, same difference. It's just wordplay. Like I believe in hope. I just believe in it on a spiritual level.
Hope is a powerful thing, man.
It is.
You gotta get through some things.
Because the physical is not always help. That's why scientists are funny to me. They're like, oh, well, science can prove that if you walk left, you'll feel good. No, but spirituality can prove if you don't walk at all, you can still feel the vibrations of the movement when you walk. So that's why I'm always on some spiritual journey.
Sometimes you be in situations though where hope is all you got.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's why I said I think it's just wordplay, but I believe it. All right, guys, so let's get into it. Hot gossip of the week on the 4 with Bino Mclaughlin every Wednesday, 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. Only on 107.1 Tha4our Volume Radio. Silva's here.
Yeah.
Jason Bourne is here. Let's clap that up for y'all. Let's do it. God damn it.
We drinking lean again.
And we drinking lean again. Everybody shout out to Tha4our Culture. Let's get around Tha4our Culture.
Yeah.
They're in the building. Finally, we up and running. We doing what we're doing, man. I'm back. It's been, 3 months, Sean? 3 months? God damn. I had a lot of sex before I got here over those months.
It's because I wasn't there.
Silva's back, though.
You wasn't thriving
She's
because
my
I wasn't
partner.
here.
That's true. You're right. You're right about that. Hot gossip of the week is how too much sauce. How much is too much for a woman that be getting them the over exuberated body parts? How much is too much, Bourne? Too much sauce. How much is too much?
How much is too much?
Yeah, like when you go, all right, babe, you don't really need all of that on your body.
True, yeah.
So, all right, you're
like
talking
that.
about extra pieces.
Yeah. Too much sauce. You just too much. You don't need all that. What's your limit? Just make guys go.
Oh no! Hold on. Wait. I might have to pass on that. I might have to come back. I might have to let that come back
all right,
around.
Silva. Well, I'm gonna start it off. Too much sauce for me is you see T.I. X Boo? That's too much. Like,